Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Supply the machines factory with steel so that it can produce 15 machines. Right then, so we are into chapter 2. We have just sort of embarked on the dawning of the age of flight. That is going to be, we've got Blériot's workshop over there, Paris airfield supply, Reims steel mill, Reims fuel refinery, residential building, Reims champagne factory. Very nice. The Austrians workshop. What else have I got? Wow. We got a big old map over here. Industrial building. Got Calais over there. Calais looks like it wants champagne. Dover over this side. London, I'll be honest with you, I remember London being a bit bigger than that. Just a smidgen, and I'm sure there used to be a river somewhere around there as well. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure there was like one of these little things going through London as well. It's quite a big part of London. Got Le Mans over here. Le Mans sawmill. Le Mans machine factory. That's the one that I want. I need this one here. So I need steel coming in, which means I need the Reims steel mill over there. Producing machines. So where do I need the machines? Paris airfield. Blériot's. Make sure you supply the machine factory with steel so that it can produce 15 machines. So all I got to do is get steel from there over to here. Now, what else have we got? This is a big old map, this is. It's actually quite a surprising size, this map here. We're going to have quite a lot to do, methinks. Right then, we will start off by doing a bit of work in Paris. I am wondering if I should go through and upgrade the streets of all the cities first, before they start developing too far. Because we have found that in Paris, that really does help things a lot. See, buildings will be removed. Some will be moved and some removed. Yeah, it makes a difference. Right, if I drop that in there, the time that the city grows, we could be glad of the bigger roads. Going out that way doesn't matter so much. It's not going to cost a great deal. 8 buildings being made, that's 800,000 to do that. 600 there. It gets more expensive if we do this later. If I do it now, it's cheaper. Actually, that's not all that cheap. Going out the roads out here, it's fairly cheap. We go to Reims over this way. That's already big roads. That's fine. And out that side is fine. We'll go to Calais over here. 150,000 there. 1 million there to do that one. 200,000. One building removed, a couple more removed. See, it's so expensive. But this is why I want to do it now, before it gets even more expensive. Because you know that it is going to. It's going to get hideously expensive later on. Let's do those going out of there. Out the edges of the town, like that. Just to be on the safe side. That's Paris done. I got only one there in Le Mans. Is it Le Mans or Le Mans? Le Mans. It's Le Mans, I think. 2 million for that? That is a fairly big stately home. 4 building. What is that? Is that... I don't think that house is anything in particular. I want to move that. It's just a commercial building. It's just a standard commercial building. Alright. Let's go to the upgrade. Do it. Do the upgrades. All the way through. Spend the money. Upgrade the cities. They'll be grateful. They will thank me for this later. The people who've been rendered homeless now probably won't thank me. They'll probably get a bit teasy about it, to be honest. But they don't have much say in the matter. Right. That is done. I have upgraded all of the towns. All of the roads in the towns. Ready for things later on. I've just spent $20 million doing that. I hope that won't be something that I come to regret later on, but it might be. We'll just keep that in mind, that it might be. Calais to Dover, we're only going to be able to ship across there or fly. At the moment, we're over here on this side. So all of the roads link, so I only actually need one depot. Although I will end up doing more than just one depot. I think one depot would be a bit daft. Road depot tram. I want a road depot over here. And I want to drop that one there out of town a little bit. I don't want to get too close into town with that one. And we need to build a route. We got to go from the Ream steel mill. So if I'm going to be able to do that, I'm going to want a truck station. We're going to go with 2 platforms each side, and we're going to go with 20-meter ones. I'm going to whiz that around like that, and you're going to go over here. Right there like that. And then that one's going to come over to here. That is... I can bring it all the way out to there. That's fine. I'm quite happy to do that. Putting it over this side, look. It's too far away. That's as close as we get. And then that's as close as we get to that. So I can't join those two together. I'll drop that one down there. We'll have another big truck station there. Then we will go into here and we will make a new line. First one of the century. Le Mans East is going to go all the way over to Paris North. Right over there. And then I'm going to go into here and we're going to buy just a couple of vehicles for this one. We have choices. We've got the Le Baissant, which is passenger. We got the Landauer, which is passenger. The European horse-drawn carriage, the covered. That takes everything, as does the DMG Canstat. Now, we used Canstats last time, all over the place. We got 25k in those. These do 20k. These are considerably cheaper. Actually, they're not that much different, to be honest. 1,500 a year cheaper. No, 1,000 a year cheaper. About $1,000 a year cheaper for the horses. And they have a capacity of 5 and they do 20k. These have a capacity of 5 and they do 25k. There's not a big lot in it, really. You know, I think this time we're going to go for the horse-drawn. It's just going to be, it's going to be like the last gasp for horse-drawn, vehicles of any kind. The last gasp. The last time that they will be out. The last sort of big work that they will do. I want to clone selected vehicle like that. And I'm going to say... Let's go with 8 to start with, shall we? 8 vehicles going to be enough on that road. Let's go with 10. 1, 2. There. Right, 10 vehicles. It means I've got to put names on all of them. There we go. We got Charles, Dante, Deuce MS, Ivelios, Jamie O'Connell, Miss Pelt, Nigel Pipe, Patrick, Tonza, and Zorta 777. Let's put these out onto a line. I want to select every single one of them like that and assign them to line 1. Right, they are away, which means that we can start letting them run. But let them run as fast as they can over here. So there we go. Deuce MS, Dante, Patrick, Jamie O'Connell, Charles, Ivelios, Miss Pelt, and Nigel Pipe bringing up the rear over there. So let's zoom you out a little bit on there like that. So there we go. We got them all coming out through like this. Racing up through. The last gasp of the horse-drawn vehicles. There won't be many horse-drawn vehicles after this. They are coming to an end. There will not be many more at all. We will soon be moving to full industrialization, and the horse is going to go the way of the dodo. Well, not the horse so much as the horse-drawn vehicles. So yes, it's a great shame we're not going to be able to use them anymore. Right, which way are you going? You're all heading off over... Oh no, they're going to the steel factory first. That's good. They're all going to the steel bit first. We're running up through here. Notice that all of these cars are queuing up behind them. Probably getting rather frustrated. I am wondering if maybe I should have gone for the bigger vehicles. That possibly would have been better. I love this bridge. Rather than a dead straight one, we've actually got a curved bridge that we're coming up over here. Which does look quite cool. I like that. You don't often see many of these. There goes all of our horse-drawns. Miss Pelt there. Nigel Pipe at the back. All the way up through. I need you to come over to here. We've got Le Mans East. I don't have any steel coming in here at the moment. You Oh, no. That's because I don't have any steel here. I got machinery here. I need them to go all the way up to the steel mill up there, which is going to take a while at this rate. Look, see, in they come. Go in and stop. Go in and stop. How long are they going to wait there? Zorda 777, you don't need to be hanging around. You need to get a move on. You need to get all the way up to the other end. I'm thinking I should have more than just 10. I'm thinking mostly I should double them up. But anyway, look at here. We've got new factories being built in the middle of the city. And already where I went and removed things, they're being rebuilt. Oh, let's go and have a look at London while we're waiting for that. Because remember, I had to knock down some quite big buildings here in London, didn't I? It was there, industrial buildings. Those commercial ones. I've got some little pokey ones there that have been built, but there was one there that was knocked down. And now we've got bigger ones being built. And you look around the city, and I do love the way that they actually grow and evolve over time. So the more stuff you get brought into them, the faster and the bigger they grow over time, which it's actually really cool. I do like the way that that works. I wonder if I should start putting some extra roads in, like put some loops around. Is that going to help things? I suspect that we're going to be asked to bring road and stuff over here, so we could do that while waiting for them. I go to the streets here. That one's already... Oh, I missed one there. Unless... No, I may not have done. That may have already been done. What I'm thinking is I'm going to want a loop out here. So I'll put that there. I'll bring that one... That one can go over to there, I think. Then you can go back that way. And you... go there to continue making the grid. And there I've got a nice little loop that goes around the airstrip. And I think that's going to be something that ultimately will end up helping me. The same as something like that. Down to there. Right. They're getting closer to the steel. We'll keep half an eye on them. This side over here, is there anything I want to do? Yeah, there is one thing. I want to bring that one out that way a bit, I think, and then that one can join onto it there. So I've got another loop. We're already bringing some road loops out over here. You can see we've got, like, there. As long as I stay on top of the roads that are being created in the cities. Calais has just gone and built a boatload of them. Look at that. Loads of them here. That one's joining up that airstrip quite rapidly. London has got 2 new ones that have been brought in. So then if I take it off of the upgrade bit, I can join that on there. And join that on there. And I reckon I want to join that on there like that. One building will be removed, and then that will go over to there. And then London will continue to grow. Now, over this side. Do we have any steel coming through? Yeah, we should have. Paris North. Is anybody actually taking steel? Zorta's got steel. Deuce MS has got steel. Dante has got steel. Patrick has got steel as well. Jamie O'Connell does. Paris North. I got 61 on there. I'm losing materials off of here because I just don't have enough space on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and configure this bad boy in here. I'm going to go with the passenger pads on there like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to make this into a big one like this. Right, I don't think I need any more than that. I think we'll leave it like... Actually, you know what? I might as well extend these out like this. There. So that I've got plenty of room on here. All it's going to do is probably just load that up and so that I end up losing more. But I got a lot of steel now racing its way back through. How is Paris looking? Are we expanding out nicely? I see, like, over there. I want to now join that out, and I want to bring this road in along here. They're going to want to extend all of that city there. And they can do the same over here. Le Mans. I didn't have those roads on there. That's new roads. They've added those in. If I go here to my... Yeah, see, they've added those two in. At least. Paris has added in another one. Reims hasn't added in very much yet. Let's help Reims out a bit, shall we? I'll put that one in there. And I'll put that one in there. And I'll put that one over there so that we're building out a square. I think that would be a good thing. And I'll bring that one all the way up there like that. And that one out that way. And then these are coming out through. Now we're extending out these roads quite nicely. Yeah, that's joined onto there. It's joining in all the way through. So now we'll run the upgrades. Oh, nice. Reims is suddenly growing a huge amount bigger. Right, I've got steel producing machines. We've got the steel being brought in. Paris can have an upgrade there. You got a couple of upgrades there. Yeah, the steel's coming in like this. That's just running straight in, and I'm getting a nice little bit of money from that. You over here, I've got 2 more stored, so that's going to do that bit.
Thanks to your support, Mr. Blériot has managed to design a prototype. But even so, he doesn't seem to put all his faith in the contraption yet, and has asked you to give the first flight test a try.
Buy an airplane at the airfield in Paris and take off. All right. Okay. Paris airfield right there. Buy vehicles. We have got the Blériot 11. Crumbs, how many did he have to do in order to make this work? Buy that bad boy right there. Blériot 11. I'm not going to name this one yet. Just going to... I don't even have a line. I got to make it take off. Where can I make it take off? Right, you're sat there. I guess Le Mans, that's the cheapest one, although... Which way should I go? Reims or... We'll go Le Mans. We'll go... I can't go, because I got Paris airfield. I don't have any other airfields. I've literally got no other airfields. Allocate an airplane to a route. Complete a round trip, have the airplane take off. I haven't got a route here, so I'm going to have to make a new route. New line. There, Paris airfield. It's... Oh, I see. Right. It just does one little loop on its own like that. Okay, we can do that. We can go to Paris airfield here. I've got the aircraft. As it's such a historical moment, I'm not going to colour it in, and I'm not going to name it just yet. We're just going to follow it instead. We can do this. We'll worry about colouring it and everything later. Here we go. This is a historical moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very historical moment.
It flies. Hooray! What an uplifting feeling. Except for the landing. A little more elegance would be nice. Your friend will keep working on that. The French Aero Club wants to purchase the prototype, or what's left of it.
Well, it worked there. Right. Your friend will keep working on that. The French Aero Club wants to purchase, sell the airplane. Okay, so we want to do that next. I want to go... Come here, aircraft. There, that's the one that I want. Return to depot and sell.
Over yonder, on the other side of the Atlantic, the Wright brothers have already made several successful flights before you, allegedly. In the near future, you want to demonstrate your skill in Le Mans. Show those Yankees who the real captains of the clouds are. Help to design an even better airplane, so that you can show the Americans who the skies really belong to. The motor drive, the brainchild of a decidedly eccentric Italian motorcycle manufacturer, could stand a few more modifications. Bring the necessary parts to Mr. Blériot's workshop.
Deliver 30 machines to the airplane workshop. Right. So we've got the Blairettes workshop over there. I need to get 30 machines delivered. I've got a few things over here. Le Mans East is... I've got the horse-drawn carriages. I think what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go Vehicle Manager here. I'm going to select all 10 vehicles there. Sell, send, clone, replace selected vehicles. And I'm going to replace them all with the DMG CanStat. We're going to go for it. We're going to do that. We'll replace the whole lot. 10 vehicles to be replaced. Replace. There. They keep their same names. And apparently they keep their same cargo and everything. Which is pretty cool. I will colour them all in. Red for the line. There we go. Come here, Zorta. Try to click on you. 5 of 5. Okay, so the vehicle replaces on the road. You don't have to send them back to the depot or anything like that. So they're now going a little bit faster. We're not doing the 20. The age of the horse has come to an end. We're no longer going to be relying on the age of the horse. So now I want to get stuff coming back. I actually want to double up the number of vehicles that I got on that line there. So I got a load of them going backwards and forwards. And then I want another 10 vehicles going on here. So I got to get another 20 vehicles coming out onto the line. So first up, I will go here, line 1. Manage vehicles on here. I've got the whole lot there. We're going to clone selected vehicles like that. So let me just add in another 10 names on this little lot. Right, new names that we've got in here. We've got Alex, Blackwolf 36, Connor, Devansh Mahajan, Gooseman X, Jordan, Patrio Graysmark, Talleyrand, The Good Gamer, and Tiny Big Man. So I've now got 20 vehicles running up and down on line 1. Next up, I want to go line... Actually, no, I don't want to go line manager just yet, because I'm going to need to put a new thingy over here. Now, what I'm thinking is buildings in there. Truck station, right? We've got a truck station in here. I'll go with one platform on one side, and we'll go with 2 platforms on the other side. And I'll bring that one in, and I will drop that one. Actually, we can go 2 on each side, and that will still work. That will still fit. We'll drop that one in there. All right, that's going to go right into the middle. That covers most of the town if I drop it there, like that. So that will cover most of the town. It also allows for a building or 2 to go in front of it as well. And then if I go to configure, I can go to cargo over here, and I can actually add in some longer cargo points on there in order to fit that in. I can't go any further than that, but I can take it to there. It won't go further than that on these 2. But those 2 back there, they could be bigger. So I've essentially reserved a bit of space for us over there so that we've got some longer lines on that bit. I don't need to worry about it too much now. I've now got the space going around it. We've got the other bits being built around it. So next, I want to build a line. So I want to go new line, and I want to add... Actually, you know what? I don't want a new line at all. I can take line 2 here and get rid of the Paris airfield, because we're not going to be using that for a bit. And then I can add station, that Paris branch right there, and then come all the way down here to the Le Mans East. Could not connect all stations. Why not? Why not? You come out of there, you run along that road, over to Le Mans East. Why not? Terminal 1 not combinable. I don't understand. Unless line 2 doesn't work. I got to do it again because of the original station being a plane station. Yes, that's why. Right. Because the original one was the aircraft one, that's why it didn't work on there. It wasn't going to let it do it. There's some minor inconvenience. So then we go to here. We want to buy some vehicles. And I want the DMG can stats this time. And I'm going to buy 10 of these in here. Like that. It's 8, 9, 10. Which means I've now got to put names on 10 more vehicles. We've got Deva 2018, Dude Guy Man 131, Edward Jasper, Jasper, I'm all ears are you, McStallion YT, On the Road, Randall White, Scott M, Silver Fennekin, and Silver Wolf 187. They are all going to be a beautiful yellow colour like that, and they're going to go to line 2. So they should all come dashing out of there. Look at them go. Oh, that is fantastic. So there they go. They're going rushing off down there. They're actually going pretty fast. Let's go and follow you a minute, shall we? Let's follow Silver Wolf over there. I will chase Silver Wolf up the road up here like this. It's a bit noisy. Got a bit of traffic building up here. Maybe I should go through and make the whole city even bigger than it is. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I'm not going to do that. We've got time ticking by as fast as it can at the moment. We've just got to wait now for those vehicles to go through. There's 10 vehicles there. They will go over. They will take them to the Paris branch, which means that Blériot's workshop will get all of the things that he needs. Now, over here, the only requirement that Paris has is champagne. That is literally the only requirement that Paris, Reims, Calais, all of them, like all of the cities, they can get by on absolutely nothing but champagne and promises, apparently. That's all you need. Apparently, to be able to run a city back in these days, the only thing you need is champagne. And maybe a few, I'm guessing a few promises as well. Champagne and promises. Does wonders. Right, let's upgrade these roads. Let's keep on top of the upgraded roads. Like that. I think it's important to keep on top of these upgraded roads. So this one here is 40 kilometers an hour. That one is 60 kilometers an hour if I have the bigger city, except that the vehicles I'm using are limited to 25k. So it's not like it's going to make a big difference now, is it? So Edward Jasper is on his way over there. 5 of 5. He's got the first machines on board. Scott M over there has got another lot. We got Deva 2018 coming out, and Dude Guy Man. I'm going to follow Dude Guy Man, actually. And we're going to do a little run down here. There he is with his awesome top hat and little goatee. Racing along. I love this view. It is quite good, isn't it? Like, the way that you're able to do this, I do like the way that you're able to do this. Is like, really get down and see the map right up close. It's quite cool. I like it. I'm very pleased that we're able to do this. Up over the big old bridge, right just outside Paris. Has that bridge got a particular name? I don't know if it does. If anybody knows what the name of that bridge is, then get in the comment section and let me know. I'm very curious what it is. And we come in here, so there was a little bit of a sort of kink in the road just back there, so we might have to do something about that. It's looking good. I like the way, like, incremental little bits on the steering as well. It does actually do that. I was wondering previously whether it did. But it's definitely doing it, isn't it? It's nice and easy all the way through there. Not having to stop for anybody. Okay, I'm going to escape out of there now like that. I'm going to zoom out because he's pretty close. We've got 20 of them have already gone in. As soon as he's unloaded, next one in there should bring... Wait, Randall White didn't have anything. I'm all ears. Okay, these guys are coming in without anything on board. What about you? Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.